And I thought you could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us is on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why Pete
really left alone that time. Green's got his first bucket of the night. Warriors on D, 4-point game. Outside, Wall with another miss.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
To stop the run, that one a little long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The dish to Thompson from outside the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain, that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside, lets it go from 14, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Beal. Wall passes to Porter. Green with the block. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Washington ball. Gortat, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Here's Barnes, and he goes in for the dunk.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Wizards trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Shot to end this cold run. That's good from Porter on the assist by Wall.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here. And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
Pass to Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the whistle. blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Nene, he's checked in for Washington. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been
dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night. To the middle. Here's Nene. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, guys, how good a playmaker is John Wall? Second in assists last season to Chris Paul. Clark, he almost finished number one.
Yeah, and the only difference really is that Paul was a little more efficient than Wall. Paul had a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. Wall was only at 2.5-to-1. But some of that is Paul's experience.
And the one thing about John Wall, he has that air of confidence that only the truly great ones possess. He's a fearless attacker, tremendous vision and creativity, a true floor general, not just an athlete masquerading as a point guard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Jared Dudley's checked in for Porter. Temple comes in for Gortat. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors leading by 19 points.
And, you know, talking about John Wall, we saw him improve his pacing last season. Sure, he still played at rapid-fire speed at times, but he also seemed to have a better understanding of when to pull it back and when to speed it up. Better change of pace in how he went about his game.
Here's Sessions. The Warriors making the shot. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Green. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Green.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Now here's Spates. Green, the screen. Back to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. They double-team Iguodala. Green inside the three-point line. Here's Spates. Up and in on the layup.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Here's Temple. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nene into the lane. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2. Here is Livingston. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Feeds to Barbosa. Inside. Here's Spates. And he uses the glass on the layup. Spates has got his third basket of the night.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came